I wanna know ya. Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, gotta let me show ya. Nigeria, Bioko Island, Liberia, I wanna know ya. Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, gotta let me show ya. Nigeria.
Cape Coast. Constructed by 1555 as a trading fort for the Portuguese, Cape Coast Castle became a dungeon for kidnapped Africans transported from various parts of West Africa through Ghana to the Americas. Passing through the coffers of different colonial hands for centuries, the dungeon walls bore witness to some of the greatest atrocities known to humankind. Bondage, degradation, rape, pillage, starvation, and murder were some of the tools employed in an earnest and solid attempt to strip us of our God-given humanity. To strip us of our language, culture, reverence, joy, traditions, happiness, identity, our humanity. They named the passageway to the belly of the ships that transported us from our homeland the door of no return.
We know who we are, right? We know that we are African. We are of African descent. But just having a little bit, you talked about the piece, that missing piece of the puzzle. That's what we're here for. We want that missing piece of the puzzle. And I can't wait to see our trajectory from here, to see where we take it once we have this knowledge.
400 years later, we are living proof that these attempts have failed.
I had visited Cape Coast and I think it was 2001. That was the first time I came to Ghana. At that time I was only 18. I understood it, but having lived another 18 years since then, I understand the significance even more. And with this being the literal year of return, I don't know if I'm ready. I really don't know. I already have this well of emotion that has been like boiling since we landed, and so I know that I'm going to have to brace myself.
You made the decision to partner with African Ancestry to offer the travelers the opportunity to trace their ancestry, but not just trace their ancestry, have it revealed at the dungeons. So what does that mean to you?
For me, it is a part of the journey. One, it is for Africans in the diaspora to really get an appreciation of our roots, to begin to understand our lineage, more importantly, to figure out how we ended up in the places we found ourselves as a people, particularly African Americans, and be able to trace back, to understand all type of significant things. You know, when we were in Jamestown, I was watching some of the elders and their movements and their facial features. I see my parents, I see my family, I seen the elders in my community growing up in Detroit, or the elders growing up in where my mother grew up in Tennessee. It's important for all people to know how they got to the place where they found themselves, but more importantly, who they are, for medical reasons, all type of reasons.
You touched on something I've been saying since the year of return started. We are celebrating the 400 years of contributions that Black people have made to building the United States. We built the empire that is the United States.
Correct.
We were able to do that because we come from empires.
That's correct.
We're more than 400 years. And so I appreciate your perspective on that.
By the plane load, we are traversing back across the Atlantic Ocean on our own terms, marching back through the door of no return with the pain our ancestors endured and the resilience in our ancestral DNA as our foundation as we continue to heal, thrive, and reclaim our identity.
Ancestors were before Mississippi, before Florida, before New York, before Oklahoma, before Jamaica, before the Dominican Republic. They're going to get that answer. And when we were taken, we lost every single thing except our DNA.
Cape Coast remains rich in cultural heritage, tradition, and life for the Africans who evaded capture. For many of us on this side, it remains as a symbol and a place where the overwhelming presence of our strength and resilience is celebrated. It remains a place for us to return on our journey to reclaim our identity. For many of us, it serves as a very harsh reminder of what we have been through and that nothing can stop us. Cape Coast is a place that helps us remember who we are.